Hey everyone, in this video we're going to take an in-depth look at the Bestway 58497 Flowclear Sand Filter Pump Owner's Manual. Overview. Specifications. Assembly. Carefully remove all components from the package and check to ensure nothing is damaged. If equipment is damaged, immediately notify the retailer from where the equipment was purchased. The sand filter should be placed on solid, level ground, preferably a concrete slab. Position the sand filter so the ports and control valve are accessible for operation, servicing and winterizing. EN 60335-241 test standard requires the sand filter to be vertically fixed on the ground or a certain pedestal made of wood or concrete before use to prevent the sand filter from accidentally falling. A fully assembled sand filter will exceed 18 kilograms. The mounting holes should be 8 mm in diameter and spaced 86 mm apart. Use 2 bolts and nuts with a maximum of 8 mm in diameter to fasten the sand filter to the pedestal. Connect to the pool. For pool with 32 mm valve. RCD test. Operation. Timer. Plug into a power source and adjust the power switch to the on position. The sand filter will begin working immediately. Adjust the power switch to the off 0 position. The sand filter will stop working immediately. After turning it on, you can adjust work time, rest time and cycle time by turning the knob to desired position. When the timer knob is moved into a new position, the filter's previous cycle automatically cancels so the new cycle can begin. Each time the filter is powered on or restarted, a new cycle will begin based on the timer knob position. Control valve overview. To prevent equipment damage and possible injury, always switch off the sand filter before changing the control valve function. Changing valve positions while the pump is running can damage the control valve, which may cause personal injury or property damage. Control valve functions. Filter. This function is used to filter pool water and should be positioned here 99% of the time. Water is pumped through the sand filter, where it is cleaned and returned to the pool. Closed. This function stops water flowing between the sand filter and the pool. Backwash. This function is used to clean the sand bed. Water is pumped down through the collector hub, upwards through the sand bed, and deposited out of port D. Rinse. This function is for initial startup, cleaning, and sand bed leveling after backwash. Water is pumped downwards through the sand bed, up through the collector hub and deposited out of the valve port D. Drain. This function drains water from the pool, with another filter bypass setting. Water is pumped and deposited out of port D, instead of returning it to the pool. Circulate. This function circulates pool water by passing the sand filter. Use this function if the filter is broken to collect debris in the debris screens. Prime pump first. Press down on the control valve handle and rotate to the backwash function. Plug in and run the sand filter for 3 to 5 minutes, or until the water runs clear. Switch off the sand filter and set the control valve to the rinse function. Switch on the sand filter and run the sand filter for 1 minute. This circulates water backwards through the sand filter and drains water out of port D. Switch off the sand filter. Set the control valve to the closed function. Top up pool water if required. Cleaning the strainer. Switch off the sand filter and set the control valve to the closed function. Close the connection valves. Remove the strainer cover by unscrewing it. Take out the strainer and remove any debris. Put the strainer back into position. Ensure the hole in the strainer is aligned. Ensure the seal ring is in place. Secure the strainer cover back. Open the connection valves. Troubleshooting. Warnings. For more updates, subscribe to our channel.